a lovely way to celebrate my birthday is getting post. I got a new parcel. So, in my parcel, well, that's slightly dented. In my parcel, I have 3 packages. Let's open the one. So one of my 3 packages today is all about lighting. It's not an exciting birthday present, I suppose, for some, but for me, today it is. So I've ordered some lights for the boat. It's a pack of 6 lights, and looks like you get the instructions. Yeah, you get the instructions. It comes on top of the box, so it'll give you all the instructions of installation of the lights in all different languages. And let's have a look what a light looks like. Now, when I was looking for these online, there's lights that are out there that are really good and dimmable. If you touch them, you could turn them off and blah blah blah. But they're expensive, really expensive. So I saw these on Amazon, and they were £35 for a pack of 6. And what we wanted was black LED spotlights, and I needed them a certain diameter as well, around 55mm. So I thought I'd go for these. These are 57. I'm hoping that they'll fit it into the existing holes that I got that you can see behind me. Fingers crossed. If not, I've got to re-drill all of the holes. But yeah, comes in nice sleek packaging. They're IP65 rated, and they've been soldered, the ends have, for connecting up, but they're probably not long enough, and I'd need to double them up for some spade connectors to go on. Oh, I'll have to see. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I suppose the one confusing bit with this that I've just noticed is the black wire is the positive and the white wire is the negative. All the wiring that I've ever done in the world has normally been the black wire being negative and or blue wires the odd time, but never come across something that's got a black wire as the positive. But one thing to make note of, and I suppose it reminds you as you connect it up as well anyway, it tells you on there. So I suppose that works. Thought that was somebody coming on the boat then. So yeah, 12 volt black LED lights. I like these clamps as well. The existing lights that we used to have on before, they had metal strips and they used to catch the wood as it slid into the ceiling, but they're a bit flimsy. These feel a bit, yeah, they feel a bit strong. Nice robust design. I like it. So I'll put the link in the video. It will be an affiliate link. It will go through as something that I'll credit as a good product if it works well and installs well. That is. So yeah, let's give it a whirl. Let's see how we get on with these lights. Alright, so good news. I tried the light fitting in one of the other holes down in the bathroom and it only fits like a glove. So the holes that are in my ceiling are 57mm, which is lucky because these are 57 to 62mm, I believe, the opening fixing hole, and the overall span diameter is 64mm. I'd prefer to keep it nice and tight and close fitting. So yeah, I'm glad it's smaller rather than 62mm. But yeah, 57. So far, so good. Now, I double check the cable lengths just to see if they would be good for connecting into my crimp-on spade fittings, and they're not. So Unfortunately, I'm going to have to make the ends off as new, so I've stripped each of the ends. This is not a how-to, this is how I've done it. So I've got some spade connectors. They're 6.3mm spades because they need to fit onto 6.3mm piggyback crimp connectors. So that means that I've been able to join two cables together, and then I can also add another cable onto it, being the lights, and tape it all off, and it should all be nice and secure and free from getting exposed to anything. So I'm using my honourable crimp tool, which I've had probably since the late 1990s. And there we go, there's my spade crimp that's connected on. So I've doubled up the the cable because it's quite small. It's only like 1mm. I don't think it's that. It looks about 1mm, I'd say. It just doesn't seem that right. In fact, these crimps can only take 1.5mm. So I would probably say it was 0.75 actually, because I can double it over and it fits into the spade just snug. So I think it's 0.75mm, that's a guess. It doesn't say on the cable, but there we go. So there we go, it's caught it. Nice. I don't know whether you can actually see, but yeah, I've doubled it up and it's nice and tight now. There we go. So like I said, I've got some piggyback crimp-on connectors to join these cables up, but now I can also connect our light to it. One thing that's going to be confusing though is if the black is the positive, I don't need to connect it to the black in this lighting circuit because that is my negative. Having known that before, I probably would have changed things around, but there we go. So the black goes to the positive. Still can't get that around my head. That fits in nice and snug, like so. And then the negative also fits in nice and snug. All right. So I'm going to tape these up because there is a metal part to it. I don't know whether you can see it just there, that would be exposed if I left it as is. So I don't want to do that, to be honest. So I'm going to tape them up. What I'm also doing is leaving a little loop there as well, so I'm not causing any unwanted bends or anything to snag that connection. But yeah, there we go. Just put one more over that metal one. That's the one. And the second. So again, I'm doing a little loop. Just in case if it got caught on something, or oh, it's not going to up there, is it? But plus vibration, it's not going to really do anything. But I suppose I'm just covering myself at all scenarios. But it's not going to snag. It should be not loose, but at least giving the connection some flexibility. Yeah, so there we go. Like I said, it's not a how-to, it's a how I've done it. See how it fits for size. I'll make sure that cable's all right there. Okay. I'm checking either side to make sure it's not going to clamp on anything. Okay. It's like a dream. Let's try it. Let's turn the lights on. I've installed two-way lighting, so nice. Let's try the other one. There we have it. All working. They look great actually. Fit nice. They look good. They're IP65 rated, so that's good as well. A bit of an unwanted fly flying around. So yeah, let's crack on and do the rest then, I'll say. Well, I'm chuffed. Finish is nice, nice matte black. Good. I'll stick a link in the video. I'm pleased with them so far. So let's carry on and do the rest and see how it all looks like very soon. There we go. We got lights on the boat. They look cool. They look cool. I'll turn it around the other way. On my life, smacking everything on the way. Look at that. Nice. I'm going to take a picture. I've took a few pictures now. Right. So we got lights on the boat. It's pretty cool. It's all lit up like Blackpool illuminations. This is the bald spot on my head now as well. Yeah. I like those lights. They're pretty funky. So they're £35 roughly. Well, at the minute now, clipping really well. They're sturdy. They don't like shake about like some of the light fittings that you do see. I doubt that they'll pop out like some of the cheaper models as well that you can get. They look great. I'm well chuffed, man. Ace. Hope you like them too. So I'm going to install the lights in the galley, which I won't be able to switch on because I've not done the fuse board yet. I may as well show you the fuse board and stuff actually. Let me turn the camera around. Oh, here we go. Come and use that stand. For my, what do you call it? What have I got? A ring light. That's right. Yeah. Anyway, look at those lights. Little dazzlers. Cool. Love them. So yeah, I'll drop some on the galley, which shouldn't take too long because there's only 4 of them. Yeah, it won't take long at all. But like I say, I've not done anything with all of this spaghetti junction yet. So all of the existing wiring, all of the old wiring, and my fuse boards are there. So I need to sort all them out. I know it's a bit of a mess at the minute, but yeah, we'll get there. We will get there. Yeah. Alrighty then. That's pretty much all of the lights done in the kitchen and the saloon. I can't fire up the power though for the kitchen, or galley as they call it, because I cocked up with the fan. So with the fan, I've just used a live feed which goes from actual switch wire. And the fan I'm going to get is an extractor fan. It's like a computer extractor fan that fits into where those vent holes are. But I don't know what I was doing at the time. But I've wired it in with the switch wire from the light switch. So every time I switch the lights on, the fan comes on, which sometimes you could probably run the fan like now. If you was cooking, you could cook now quite easily without the lights on, and you'd be drawing less energy from the battery. So yeah, I didn't think about that at the time. Whereas, yeah, if I'd have wired it all, put all the boxing back, and then realised that I'd rather have its own independent switch, I would have been really annoyed. So if I just jump into the live incoming for the two-way switch and just piggyback off that, because it's the same circuit then, and run that round to the fan, that's its own independent switching sorted, because I'll just put a little switch or something next to the fan, and if we want to turn that on independently, we can just turn it on. I'm going to move on next. Now I've done these lights, I'm going to either move on next to the speaker wire. I could do that, or I might just start drilling all of the holes for the bathrooms, ceiling, and the toilet as well. So the thing is, I use my laser level, which is pretty cool, and that put a level. Let's turn it on. My back's hurting today. There we go. It might not be in place, but you'll get the gist of it. So it's got a laser light that runs all the way to the ceiling in a cross shape, and then I lined all of the lights up. So I've got one of my lights going there. I'm going to drill that hole, where I did the same in the bedroom as well. So I've got marks in line with where my bedroom lights are, and I can start drilling holes for those. Okay, birthday update. A lot of the wiring has been done. Now that hole there was where the existing light fitting was when we first had the boat, but we're moving it over so it's in line with that one over there, and yeah, just gives us proper light in the chicane of the bathroom or the shower room. So I've managed to get all the conduit in and wiring in as far as first fix is concerned. So that's the shower room, and I've started the bedroom. Now, all I've put in at the moment are the live cables. Like I said, it's not an ideal situation, and the first thing that can happen is that you can get mixed up with cables very, very quickly. So all I did, instead of just feeding through both cables, the positive and negative, all I've put through is the positive cables for now. So we'll have a light here in between the wardrobes, and then that feed then goes round to the first light and then keeps on looping. So I've marked every single cable with red tape, so there's no way now that you could get them mixed up with negative cables. They're all nicely marked up and sorted. So now I'm not going to do it now. Well, no, I'm not going to do it now because I've got to go. I just looked at the time. So all I have to do is put the negative cable through all of the pipe work, and that's then all of the bedroom first fixed. Yeah, once I've finished the holes and stuff for that, I can put the boards back, put the ceiling in, drill the hole for the light. I can start dropping these lights in then and getting it all connected up. Yeah, so that's what I've done today. For my birthday, I have wired the shower room, the shower room, the bedroom, a little bit of the toilet. I've just got one more hole to drill, and that will sort that one. And I've fitted all the lights. Not bad for a day's work, huh? Right, I've got to go. Ta-ra for a bit.